Every year, on the anniversary of her death, it rains over his town. The first time it happened, he was 19. The rain started as soon as the clock struck midnight, as if the sky itself was crying. It fell for 3 days straight, a torrent that matched the overwhelming grief in his heart. The locals said it was just a particularly wet November, but he knew better. This was the day his girlfriend, Lily, had died. The day the light had gone out of his life. It was only the second year that he didn't visit her grave. He couldn't bear to see the fresh flowers her mother placed there, the ones that always matched her pretty blue eyes. Instead, he walked by himself along the beach, letting the wind whip his hair and the icy rain sting his face. Memories of Lily flooded back, all the times they'd shared here, their laughter echoing in his ears. Then he stopped, his blood running cold. There, half buried in the sand, was a single white rose, the same one he'd given her at their first date. He turned and fled, the image of the rose imprinted in his mind. Back in his car, he punched the steering wheel. Why did she keep coming back to him? What did she want? He didn't want to hurt her, but he couldn't stay with her either. She was a ghost, a figment of his imagination, a cruel trick of the universe. Yet every year, when the anniversary of her death rolled around, the skies wept, and she returned. He thought he could escape it all, move away from this town and this pain. But wherever he went, the rain followed. One year, he stayed in a cabin by a lake, miles away from everything familiar. And yet on the night of November, he woke up in the middle of the night to the sound of rain. When he looked outside, the sky was gray and weeping. Then he felt it, a cold hand on his shoulder. He cried out, scrambling by, when he saw a girl in a white dress standing over him, her hair a tangled mess, her skin as white as bone, her eyes filled with an otherworldly blue light. It was Lily! He screamed, scrambling out of bed. But she was gone. He spent the rest of the night locked in the bathroom, shaking and sobbing. In the morning, when he ventured out, he found another white rose on the table, its petals soft as ever, its thorns sharp as her memories. He tried to make sense of it all, tried to convince himself that what he was experiencing wasn't real. But then he saw her again, walking along the shore, her dress clinging to her body, her hair whipping in the wind, her eyes fixed on him. She looked so real, so alive, and he wanted to reach out to her, to touch her, to feel something real in his empty world. But she turned, revealing a face pale and gaunt, eyes dark and soulless. He recoiled, stumbling back. He didn't want to see that face, that horrifying mask of death. She took a step toward him, then another. "Don't come any closer," he whispered, his voice hoarse. "You don't understand what I am, what I've become." She stopped, tilting her head. "I am what you made me," she rasped, a voice like the wind through a graveyard. He shook his head, tears streaming down his face. "No, you were always like this. I saw you die, Lily. I wouldn't have stayed with you if I knew you were going to haunt me like this." Her eyes flashed with anger, then filled with sadness. "I didn't want to haunt you. I wanted to be with you. I wanted to feel your touch, your kiss, your love. Just one more time." He closed his eyes, unable to bear the sight of her decaying flesh, her vacant eyes. "No, Lily, no." Lily, no! Please, please leave me alone. She reached out, her fingers skeletal, her nails long and sharp as she tried to touch him, but he flinched away. Don't touch me! She fell to her knees, her shoulders shaking. I just wanted to say goodbye, to tell you I loved you. Is that too much to ask? He looked down at her, his heart breaking, and he realized the truth. Some ghosts don't want closure. They want company. And he had been denying her that for years. Now, as the rain fell around them, he knelt beside her, wrapping her in the tightest hug ever. Maybe now she would finally find peace.